Oh, look at the slice mark out of him.
Whoa!
Bloody sharks, dead set.
Did they just try and get him then?
Yep. Oh, look at that.
Oh my god.
That's how quick the sharks are here. You know when the sharks are on them, they start jumping heaps.
Can you get that net for me?
Yep, I'll grab it now.
Thank you. There he is. Oh, there he goes. Oh.
Oh, that might have been a shark, was it?
Hey!
Holy dooly.
That's a monster fish.
Turn that go. We had a few barra, but there's no size in them. I'm not sure what to do, because I mean, the wind, normally we've got a bit of a game plan, you know, we'll do this in different weather circumstances and that and other weather circumstances, but at the moment, where the warmest water is where the wind is the strongest, so which makes it really, really hard to work your lure properly, so we'll just keep battling away. That's how a big croc shows up on the side scan, and if you want to see his slide, because he was laying up on the bank when we came around the corner, this is his slide over here. So come back down there, son.
That's pretty awesome. I'll get a photo on your phone. So we passed that.
He should be just about.
There he is.
There he is. How cool is that?
Oh no.
That's an old croc that we used to call Sabertooth. He disappeared for about 12 months.
Oh, that was something, mate.
Yep.
Oh, you're on.
Oh,
What is it?
don't know, but there's a big croc just went in the water up there, about 100 metres in front of
Oh,
us.
it's another swimmer.
Hang on, I'll hit spot lock.
Oh, there's another one there.
Here, get the second one. Oh, Jesus.
Oh! I really got
Jesus, they're bloody big GTs for the creek.
Mm. God.
Turn it over. Oh. Oh, yeah. Just say go hard, these things.
Chunky.
Big croc just went in when I hooked up on that, and I was just about to point it out. About 100 metres up there where we've been catching these other barra last couple of times we've been here. He come off the bank, sort of came out about 30 feet and then went down, so.
That's a big one. Nearly got ya.
Powerful fish, these things. Well, we're doing it hard today. Water temperature is 20.9. Nothing's sitting out deep at the moment. But even to touch these things at the moment, they're cold to touch.
Oh wow.
That's on that Lumo. Water's really, really clear, so Lumo is one of our favourite colours when it's nice and clear like that. But we're just going through the same procedure as normal, just casting snags. Flatty on a 5-inch paddle prawn. A nice fish actually. He's casting snags. They're a bit of a bycatch thing, you know, casting snags. You do get the...
Oh, you serious?
Oh, you dropped him. You had the black one.
I'm not happy with myself.
Just cast a snag there and flick back up there. There's about another 4 or 5 in there.
Where?
Half a dozen GTs came out, chased the lures out. One of them had a jet black one. Jet black one chased his lure and he hooked up. Just dropped him as I turned the camera. Don't know what this is. Feels a bit more like a grunter actually. It's on a vibe this time. Just dropped the vibe out there. Oh, finger mark. Finger mark on an atomic semi-hard. Ow. Oh, spiky. Nice fish. So things to look for, like we've got a distinctive colour change over here. So we've got dirty water hitting clear water. And there's obviously 2 different currents hitting together there. So if we cast on the other side of it, because we know that the hole is at the mouth of this big drain here, so I cast up onto the shallower side of it. Now, spin rods are much easier for this sort of stuff. You can cast a smaller jig head a long way on a spin rod, and you also your line recovery too when you're trying to recover line from down deep on a fish and come up tight on them. The spin rods are a little bit easier for that sometimes. So we've hit the bottom there, just working back. The rod I'm using here is a Samurai Refraction 10 to 20 pound. That's it there, and it's very high modulus graphite, but the thing is with it, it's fast taper. Like the tip stops me from pulling hooks out of fish, but it also helps me casting when I've got to cast light lures. Things like, oh, tick, tick, tick on the way down. When I'm casting things like lightly weighted plastics for bigger fish over weed beds or shallow snags and stuff like that, you know, like it allows me to cast a lighter weights, allows me to hook set as well, like without straightening hooks and all that sort of thing. But the thing is, I've noticed since I've been using this rod, every little thing that happens on the other end, on the important bit, every little thing that happens, I can feel it. This stuff here is a very, very firm EVA foam, and you've got graphite inserts. So I've got graphite right in the palm of my hand, which contacts the blank of the rod. So the whole thing is basically like a big transmitter. Like every little tap on the other end, same as that Infinite before I was talking about. Every little thing that happens on that end, I can feel it. And a lot of the time, bigger fish will grab a lure and they'll actually come towards you, and you'll hardly feel a thing but a little gentle tick. All sorts of fish do it. Barra do it, finger mark do it, Murray cod, all that sort of stuff. And you've got to be able to feel it and lift the rod. If you feel no weight on the end, that means he's coming towards you, which means you've got to recover line really quickly and set the hook before he realises it's a fake and spits it. So I can feel little taps all the way down there. That could be little grunter, could be brim. So that's what we're looking at there. This is a deep hole here, and there's a lot of fish sitting in the bottom. There's a lot of bait obviously, but it looks like there is some bigger fish on it as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to drop a couple of soft plastics and that down here. You can see the bigger fish coming on the screen now, so they could be salmon or finger mark, or we'll have a look anyway. Little ones, just little rats.
Number 5.
Yeah, caught 5 this morning. Might make an early pack up at camp yet.